it switched to that the other speaker there. So
Yeah, yeah,
these
yeah.
ones are working pretty. These ones are working pretty good for me right now. So, I've been dialing a slice here lately again. I think my swing is fine. I think it's just kind of leaving the face open a bit. So
Right.
we'll see how she goes. This this course gets some nice carries, anyways.
Yeah, I just played around. I shot 1 over.
Oh, you got to get the heck out of web, man.
It's nice.
Bullying the web.
Next season for sure.
Yeah.
I've sort of figured some. We are streaming. Sort of figured
Okay.
some stuff out here recently. Working with Shane for a while. Stuff he said is just.
Sometimes you're not ready. Sometimes you're not ready for the swing advice, right? You just can't process it yet.
Yeah, and it's like made a couple of changes, and it just like oh, I remember him saying that. This is what I'm actually.
Yeah.
Now that I'm doing something else right.
Yeah. Yeah, this course is fine for me, man. Those couple of last season there, those narrow fairway ones, those are absolute nightmares.
Brutal,
for me.
absolutely. But much rather be 8-7 out. Oh.
I didn't even see your shot. It didn't even show up on mine.
Interesting. It shows me up, or you up rather. I'll think. Are you up now?
Okay. Yeah, and I can't see my ball. What the heck? Now I'm seeing. What the?
Landed. Nope, we landed exactly in.
That. Okay, because I showed 87 carry on my shot, raw, and it went
67 game. Doesn't make.
Everything else is right. 10-7. Okay, well, whatever. That's weird that we're in the same spot here. Because it's like I saw yours coming. When I shot, it's like I saw yours coming from behind me.
Yeah, mine did the same thing.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just try. Yeah, there's still a few little hiccups at the online stuff, I find, hey? It just
Yeah,
doesn't...
the blitzes tend to struggle a little bit, but it's just a lot of people. I'm sort of gonna find stuff more often, but we've been giving them a lot of data. So you up or me up?
I think I'm up here. I'm just putting around. Stay in there.
Oh. They seem to be rolling faster than 11. I don't know why that. Oh. But yeah, I mean, I don't get upset about that. One, it's a practice round, and get there.
Yeah, a little work. A little work. You play your SGT round this week?
I did my 2 web rounds. Did not go well.
that course, like, you know what? It's an old course. It looks so good still, though.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, who puts a bunker in the middle of a green? I got on the wrong side of that thing both times.
Yeah, I had to chip. I chipped from the green.
It's brutal.
Yeah. And that's not whoever built it. That's original design, which is
no, I know. It's like it just upsets me.
Not want people to come to your course.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
Well, I'm showing 357 around as the crow flies. That's 300. See what happens. Watch me just yank it one way.
Good ball. Go. 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 Big bounce. Yes,
Get up there.
Yeah,
Oh,
last week at Scottsdale, I had one good round on all 3 tours.
Yeah.
First round
Yeah,
on all 3 tours. In fact, I shot 1 under.
Yeah, I don't know. I played that course. I played it just as for fun, and I shot 2 over. I'm like, oh, and it's easy. It's not. You can't really get in trouble. And then I think I like 12 and 14 over or something like that. Like, just nice chip. Easy money, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, my pro round, I was 1 over in the first round and 6 over in the second.
Yeah. So you play all 3 tours, hey?
Usually, yeah. I work from home, so. When I try to do web and okay, and when I have time, I do pro. Good chip, go in.
Oh, wow.
Ball.
Get all the good shots out of the way on the exhibition round and shoot an 87.
Yeah, I just finished. I had 2 bogeys, 1 double bogey, and on my practice round. So, I can. Together. This seems like a pretty. Can't get in. Oh, push.
I find what'll happen to me is I'll be playing well, and then I'll get in the bunker like that, and I'll chip it, and I'll hit the lip, and then I'll get stuck in there, and then I'll take a 6 on a par 3, and then I'm kind of rattled after that.
Hard to read. I do that outside, but worse. Like, I'll go par, bogey, par.
Yeah. Well, and it's just hard to, like, after you take that 8 to just forget about it, right? But that's.
Oh.
What a weird bounce that was, eh?
Bounce, yeah. One of those, let's make a note for the designer. Or it just is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
Yeah, outside. That's why I'm looking forward to this match play. Right? Like, I'm prone to the blow pole. I can sort of forget it and move on. And in a stroke round, right? If I shoot an 8 on a par 4,
it's done.
right? Like, I just lose. But if it's match,
yeah.
sit. But if it's match, that's one hole.
Yeah, I know. I like that too. And I was with Dogfights here too. Like I look forward to it now, and like I used to kind of hate it because there's lots of times I would just rage quit a game online, right? You just like you know, where you can't do that on Dogfights. You got to suffer through it. Too hard.
I hit some like that on the first round here. It just I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's definitely like yeah, you have to figure out how to bounce back and just bring a couple bars together. Oh,
Have fun. Oh. Yeah, and even the good players, like you watch the good players, they'll hit some crap shots too, right? But they can scramble and
Liv Zen week 1 when he couldn't find the green on the mini map, like punching stuff. Then he finally found where the green was and hit a shot to like 3.
I know. Yeah. I do take that saying to heart though. You're not good enough to this speaking for myself, you're not good enough to get mad.
Yeah. I try not to, yeah.
I get frustrated and upset, but I don't ever get mad.
Oh, stay. Settle. Grabbing the ball. Yeah, I'm the same way. Oh, I should have made that, but well,
You just get a consistent shape to them. It doesn't really matter if you curve it 30, 40 yards one way if you can account for it.
Been hitting that power fade lately. Once in a while, great. Oh, that's 30 yards. Oh.
Yeah, that's one thing I've done is I've taken the frickin' hybrid right out of my bag. Excuse me, I can't hit the thing. It just goes straight into the bush, just like a hard hook every time.
Actually, that's for this. Does that every once in a while, but usually it's pretty good. It's good for like a 195 to 205 carry, and we got it for free. Like spending way too much time on golf WRX and signing up for all the sign up to win, post if you want this to win, like for a chance to win, and I actually got that hybrid for.
Oh wow. That looks good. Nice shot. Get in there. That was a good shot.
Thanks. Yeah, part of the frustration for that shot is in there. Exactly what I wanted to do. Turned out fine, and I just want to do that consistently. All the time.
Exactly. I just want to hit good shots all the time. That's all I ask of this game. I just want to drive it straight, and get on in regulation, and it just doesn't work out like that.
Yeah.
Gross. Putting is atrocious. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like in real life if I'm missing 10-foot putts from.
I've actually played Wednesday, back to Wednesday last week. Played 4 rounds downstairs. Oh, and I hit it hard. Played 4 rounds in the basement, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday I got out to Tiger. Help those guys have had a quad for a couple of months, and I told them that one of the guys posted in Facebook, recognized, hey, we need help getting, like, called them the next day and spent. So went down
you
there.
got them set up?
Yeah, I got them set up. And then I figured I would go down there. Like, I wanted to see their setup, and nice day on Thursday, and so they paid for my round around there, and then came home and played around with Nick, and played out in the world on Friday.
Well, what part of the world are you in there, Mike?
About an hour and a half south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay. You guys don't get much for winter then, or?
We do. Courses have been closed. But it was 70 on Thursday, and I mean it was like 42 on Fahrenheit. Sorry. on Friday, and we like bundled up and played.
Oh yeah.
And,
yeah, there's no.
Yeah. And then
There's no. No, go ahead. I say there's no chance of us playing, and for at least another month and a half here.
Yeah, we've got some. Shows me still waiting on you.
Yeah. I just grabbed my club here. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was waiting. If it's above like 40.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, I was. That sounded so bad.
If it's above 40, the course will be open, assuming it didn't we get snow. It's been a pretty mild winter.
Yeah, it's been really nice here actually. Like it's been above freezing here.
Yeah, they'll open if there's not snow melted from today above 40. So. And I told myself I was going to take a break on Saturday, and then ended up playing 3 rounds. And Sunday, ended up getting out to play around again. And so...
Lots of golf.
Lots of golf.
Awesome.
Oh, come on, wind.
Nice shot. Watch me struggle from the rough here. Idiot. I don't know what happened there. Every once in a while, I'm trying to come through my irons a little differently, and every once in a while it'll just open wide up and just.
The balloon on the mini map, that's hilarious.
Is it on the mini map?
Yeah.
Oh,
that worked out. That worked out.
Go on. Oh, I still got a long putt here.
And then I ended up playing 3 rounds yesterday. Volleyball. Last night. I'm at 13 rounds inside. Outside since.
That's wild. Okay, where are the 20?
But
did not break.
So, but I'm getting into kind of shape to be able to do that. Just been playing.
Well, yeah, you can't just jump into that. You get
Oh yeah.
You kind of ease into it, right? You get tendonitis or.
Yeah. Well, I got a easy tee from Judd, so got my joint. I practice a volleyball team twice a week. hours. And so I'm moving around.
Yeah.
Oh, I got big bounce. Got wrist there.
Tried to go for it, eh?
Tried to cut off.
Oh. I'm gonna try to do the same thing, Mike. I don't think I'll hit the bush, but who knows?
Oh no.
Oh.
That might be all right.
I didn't get a lot of. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. I didn't get a lot of height on that one.
Yeah.
I was going right at it though, I think. Oh.
But I'll keep playing. I'll start to play more outside, but I'll still.
Oh yeah, it's I don't get out a lot. I got summer with the kids and stuff like that, but I sure enjoy my simulator.
Yeah. I got my SkyTrack in November of 2020. And really started playing. Have only been playing golf with any kind of regularity since March of 2020.
Oh yeah.
I'm a COVID golfer for sure.
Yeah. It's kind of nice to see some of these guys like I didn't know that Grimps there. He just started playing golf 4 years ago. He's a pretty good golfer, right?
Yeah. Gives me hope. I'm like, well, where am I gonna? Oh, get up. Where am I gonna be in?
Yeah, and I don't like I had an R10 last year, and I don't even count that as having a golf simulator. Like I played, but it didn't give good feedback, especially on the drives.
Yeah, the SkyTrack was good. I'll never complain about the 9 months you. Around a year. Never complain about that. It got me swinging.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that all rolls away. But moving up to the GC, been amazing.
Yeah, it's a nice machine. It's just I trust it. Maybe it's a little flattering with carry sometimes with the driver, but I think it's pretty close.
Well, I don't look at the carry number from the GC.
Yeah.
On them all. Oh. I'm hitting them straight. I don't know if you can see my camera, but I just put this slide in.
Oh, okay. You got a different. I just got you on the phone there, and it's kind of down on my desk. I can't really see, but you got a different putting area, or?
Well, my hybrid mat is kind of worn out and bumpy where I hit irons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just hitting off this like sort of fresh piece. This putt.
Oh. Right on.
Sort of fresh piece of easy.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little flatter. I'd like to.
Yeah, I was.
But
I was thinking of like actually having like a putting surface and then putting on the slider. Like I got one of those perfect practice mats, and if a guy could roll that out and then just slide and putt on that, at least you can see your line a bit better. Because mine dies right out as soon as it hits my carpet in front, right?
yeah, all this out front for me is I stacked stall mats for fire.
Okay.
Like Lowe's grizzly carpet on top of it, so it rolls pretty fast.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to worry about. Never really threw. It's not like it's shag carpet where it gets off here and rolls it like at your distance.
Yeah, I know. I've done that before where I grab the club and I shoot and I'm like, oh, frick, I'm on the wrong distance.
Oh, pulled it. I'm gonna be in bunker with you. Go.
You might be on. Oh, short.
What a bounce.
Oh, that looks like a fun bunker to get out of.
Yeah.
So how the heck do you play these even? You open it up and try to flop it, or?
I'll flop it. Yeah. It's a little tough because if you hit behind it like you normally would in a bunker. For me, like if you catch it fat, then it bounces, and you'll blade it. But I'm gonna try and land this like get it up and try. Yeah, I'll put it way up in my. I'll swing at it. Didn't get it out. Nope. Ah.
I got the same crap here. I can't. I don't even know how to flop a shot. Yeah. Drive it. Just like real golf.
Yeah. What do you play? You have a DC2?
Pardon me?
DC2? What are you playing on?
I got DC. Yeah, I got GC2. Yeah. Yeah, no HMT. I can't believe how the prices have just dropped on those things. I paid $3,700 in September for it, and it was a little over market at that time, but
yeah,
like
I
now
got mine.
You can get them for.
Yeah, I got mine for 41 in March.
Yeah. Well, it's all the new launch monitors, which is good, right?
Yep.
Like if that iMini is what it should be, it's
enough. Roll. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm glad for prices. I would never be upset that someone else got a G less than I paid for it, right? Like that means the prices are coming down.
Well, and the thing is, like, would I give up the last 8 months of sim golfing for $1,000?
Nope.
No, right? Like, get going. I'm always too short on the. Oh, good putt. That'll work.
Oh, that's such a bad putt.
That's one thing I don't like about the web tour rules. Like, I get it, they want shorter hitters to play web and longer hitters to play PGA, but I really suffer on the longer par threes. You know, like
yeah,
they're hard. Like for me to hit 180-yard green, like come on, that's a long ways.
Yeah, I guess your ball speed is pretty consistent. Like 160 is where I'd love to be.
Yeah, I can hit the ball fast, but it doesn't mean I'm a good golfer. It just
right.
But I don't want to play web and get a -2 and have it disappear. Like, what's the point?
Right. Step out of that bunker. Oh, right on the lip.
Hard bounce back.
That's lovely. Nothing in this, though.
this this course gets some pretty. Oh, this is not good.
Yeah,
This course gets some pretty nice bounces.
Yeah, unless you're near the bunker, in which case it will punish you.
Yeah, and then she's deep. Or
that.
Or not.
Fickle mistress. Settle.
Funnel back.
Yeah, people get upset about being bounced from web, and I'm like, well, that means that I'm improving, right? So.
Yeah, it would just be nice just to like. I find guys take winning too seriously. Like,
oh yeah,
it doesn't really matter, you know.
I have 3 third-place net trophies, one from 2020, one from 21, and one from 2020, or 21, 22, and 23. Right? Like I don't care.
Well, you're never gonna win net anymore. Like I won a net in auto putt. It was hilarious, and I shot net 0. I'm like, there's only like I think like 50 people played that week for whatever reason.
Right.
And but like now I look and there's guys that are like.
Yeah, that's never going to be.
There's guys that are like minus 32 net, and it's like, well, okay, whatever. Like,
yeah, and that's never going to be perfect. And I don't like. I look at my handicap trajectory since I started playing GSPro, and it's a downward curve.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I'm here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, if I can get my outside handicap to go. Settle.
Yeah, it was the worst. It was the worst last year. I got that. I had my simulator, had my R10. I'm like, well, I'm gonna break 100 for sure. Last year, I never broke 100. Brutal. And guys you golf with know you have one, right?
Right.
And it's like, it's just kind of embarrassing, right? So got to try to keep it on a down low. Like I even own one.
Oh. I have flashes of confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, I've broken 93 times now, and happened in the last rounds, all 3 of them. So
yeah, I kind of think I'll break 90 the same day I break 100. It'll just be one day where everything works, and it'll just be like,
yeah. You're still you're. I mean, you're in the 90s, right? Side?
No, I've never broke 100.
Wow.
Never. Yeah, this year I got it. Like I've gotten a lot better seeing Shane here. Oh.
Oh. Oh my. Yeah. I've got an 89, 2 89s and an 80. My 88 was actually goof off round that a buddy of mine and I. Wow.
What do you mean a goof off round?
He likes to play short sets.
Oh, I see.
And so 2 or 3 times a year he can went super short set. I said, all right, for a twist this year, let's do this. I'll pick my 5, you pick your 5. We'll flip a coin to see whether we're going to play our own bag or the other person's bag for the front 9, and then we'll switch turn. And and I started with his bag. So it was 5 clubs that weren't even mine. Was a 54, a 54 putter, a 54, a 9-iron, a 6-iron.
No.
And at the turn, I was playing so well, and he was playing so poorly that like, well, just keep the bag. So I finished it and got an 88, 5 clubs.
Awesome.
Oh.
Vicky, good shot.
That stick.
Oh, what the heck do I got here, Mike? I'm in trouble.
Most of that bush is behind you.
I think so.
And there's no colliders in that bush. There's some in the thick part, maybe on the right. I think you're all right.
50-yard shot, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's gonna come left on you. Oh. Well,
funnel,
50.
funnel, baby, funnel.
That worked out. I've been playing with.
Get her on the.
Yeah, get on the green from there.
Yeah.
I've been playing with Chicken Nick quite a bit lately. I absolutely.
Yeah, I thought that guy could pound the ball, man.
Oh, he just mashes. He's a hockey player.
Yeah, he just like. Yeah, he plays at it's a power fade.
But we've been playing, like, he's my 2-man partner, and like I'm starting to figure out chipping, and he's starting to figure out chipping, and he and I are both exactly the same.
Is that right?
Makes absolutely no sense. Blows my mind. But we have different games.
For sure. Yeah, golf's not a game of brute force. But it is nice when you golf terrible all day and you got one drive to think back and like, oh, at least I hit that one good.
Yeah. Or some shot from like 97 yards out and you put it on your feet. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's that guy going to sell his GC2. It's like, yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Why do I play if it's not fun? Oh, that's going to go right.
There's that small sketch. There's a small sketch group that they post videos on, like YouTube. You've probably seen it, but there's the guy that's like, yeah, thanks for inviting me out, but I'm not really enjoying this. And he steps up and hits like this, what looks like a 65-yard shot that lands at like 3 feet.
Yeah.
You're like,
I think I saw that this week. Yeah.
You're like, that's what it is.
I know what it is. Yeah. Shit.
Like, oh, beyond it.
Yeah, I went out of bounds. Yeah.
That's a better ball.
That's better, yeah.
75. There was a little angry behind. Although, it's only 155 ball speed. You must have just punch.
You know what? I had a stealth driver for a few months, and this user Moz on the Discord.
Yeah.
A while ago, he said so I was looking at a G425, and he says get a Tour Edge Exotics. And I take that thing any day over the stealth. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's what my hybrid is actually.
Like, and I caught it used. It was $125. It was crazy.
Because they're not spending billions of dollars on pro players.
And it's a really, really good driver. Like, I prefer it to the stealth. So.
Yep. Yeah, that's. ball. Stop. Stop. Yeah, I've got the E722, the Tour Edge Exotics hybrid. I really do like it. When I'm hitting it well, it's awesome.
Yeah, no, I didn't think it would be that. It's not like the stealth. I'll get a little bit more ball speed out of it, but as far as spin and just forgiving, it's a better driver, I think.
Turn. Go. Don't turn.
Good putt. Good putt. What are you using for a driver?
I've got the Callaway Max LS, the Epic Max LS.
Okay. Oh, I needed that, and I don't need to putt this again.
At all. Yeah, I went with the low spin because I have a tendency to get my misses. So I have like helps me mentally or eyes help.
Ooh. Thanks.
Sure. I've also been, everything has been a three-quarter swing. So one of the last couple lessons that I had was did a wedge matrix, 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock swing. I had done half the 9 o'clock swing.
Yeah.
But we added the three, sort of basically the three-quarter swing, the 10 o'clock swing. And I swear everything inside of like 160 or 170 yards is just not even a full swing.
Yeah.
Make much better contact. I don't care if my 5-iron goes 170. As long as I can hit it 170 every roundabout.
Yeah, well, that's one thing I kind of got past my head is like smashing irons. Like, who cares? Right. Who cares if your 7-iron goes 185 yards, or if it goes 165 yards, or if it goes 205? It doesn't matter, right?
Right.
Well, but
and nobody's 7-iron's the same, anyways, right? Like my 7-iron in this set is 29.5, but the one in my Apex Pros is 34. So what is it like? Ooh, kick something.
Do something. Funnel, baby.
Yes.
Funnel.
Yes. It turned out real good. Amazing. Like why does it matter what number is on the club and how far it goes? As long as you know how far.
No. And one day I'll get past that with the driver, and I'll swing a little easier, and it'll just get a bit more accuracy out of it too.
Although Shane did tell me I was taking it on the three-quarter swing. I need that hard, and I know that's not what he actually like faster. I was sort of babying it through the downswing.
Yeah, you can't take anything off it.
Yeah, you still gotta take a good effort swing. It just have to be turn back swing all the way back. Good swing. Turn. Here we go.
Good putt.
Does that not drop? How does that not drop? Hold it. That. Want to be a good enough putter to blame my misses?
Yeah.
Except I can, when I come through the ball and I can feel that I had the face closed and it moves left, and I'm like, nope, I pulled that, and I look up and I'm like, yep, I pulled it. Like, not always the. In fact, it's almost never.
It's almost never, especially with a putter. You can putt with anything. Right where you want to be.
Sometimes I stick right around that 155. Last year, I was absolute. Like, I got up to 158.
Really, eh?
Yeah. My ball speed's very new to me. Found a good spot.
Thanks.
Oh, must have lost my. Have the ball.
Oh.
This one was good.
Oh. Go right at it. I'm gonna try to regrip some clubs today.
Gotten better at it. I was for a while was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with grips, and so I was just using painter's tape and blowing them on and off.
Oh yeah.
And I finally I sort of benefit of like playing around with other stuff. Buddy of mine, I actually found them at Goodwill. I found a set of 1980 Titleist tour models.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely loved them. Like broke my personal record twice. Them, they had like leather wrapped, like leather wrapped grip. They weren't oversized, and I was playing mid-sized, taking that switch.
Funnel in there. Good shot.
So I went back to standard grips with no extra wraps and just glued them on.
Those old leather ones must have been like slippery though, hey?
No, my wife has horse.
Oh, okay.
Got saddle soap, like boxes and boxes. Play a round or two with them, and then clean them, and then re-saddle soap them, and they're actually like tacky.
Hmm. Very good ball.
They're in there, still over the top, but I had the club face.
Yeah, that's one thing with this driver that I got here. I was telling you about it. It came. I didn't know they made just regular grips, but it came with a super stroke grip, like like you see on a putter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's peeling already. Like
Oh.
it just. But I'm not fussy on like I think I just use a mid-size, and the driver's got jumbles, but I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, the Apex Pros that I got from Callaway, fortunately they're long, and I might have my local guy when I figure out what iron shafts, put new shafts in these. They came with the super broke grips that are like mid-sized, technically mid-sized, but oversized mid-sized.
Yeah.
That makes. But yeah, I buy the like Champ Keys.
Well, that's what I got. I don't like the ones with all the fancy colors on them, so I just got a set of black ones. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna try them because they're so expensive. The other ones, so.
Yep. Sometimes I forget the difference between. but I tend to push with the driver and pull with the irons. Oh, I had the wrong club in my. Oh.
No worries, no worries.
I dunked it.
Uphill lie, up 4 yards, headwind, tailwind. What the heck do I shoot here?
Yeah, maybe my shot doesn't even tell you much. It landed at the number. I hit it 85 and it landed 86. Rolled out. So probably 75. It's gonna be Feature's a little higher than mine. Ball.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't mind this course at all. It seems nice.
No, it's Blue Potato there. He had this course in the designer Discord like 6 months ago, and I played it, and I'm like, this is awesome. Like, I like the houses, I like the desert feel. It was just like, and then he left it, and he's like, well, my trees are flickering. Cook might not get in there. You might not want to go into SGT, and then it just disappeared. And then he came out and he let loose and just
did a bunch of them.
It was like 5 or 6 desert courses, and they're all awesome.
I like for courses to look nice, but I don't spend a whole lot of time.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Like looking at
once you get playing, you're.
Yeah. I get that some people get wrapped up on it, and I get that that's important. But like, I met a guy that lives here in Morgantown. That he's got a couple courses out on SG. Are they like Tech Bud level courses? No, but like they're my local courses. And maybe there's a gap in the vegetation between, like I played one of his beta. Gap in some of the vegetation. Water. I can see the water, but like I can play Preston County anytime I want to.
Yeah.
Instead of driving 45 minutes to go play it.
Well, and that's kind of where I'm at too. Like some of these guys, like it's awesome for the community. They just keep pushing the limits and trying new stuff, and like each course looks better and better and better.
They don't all have to be Scottsdale.
Yeah, and like I'm not artistically gifted like that. Like guys are like, well, it doesn't blend nice. I'm like, I don't know, it looks good to me.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of maybe I should just spend my time building local courses, and I can play whatever, you know. Or I don't mind building a course for a guy, right? Like a guy that's it's his home course or whatever. He's gonna play it like 50 times, awesome. But like for me to just throw out a course and just hope, and we're so fickle here. Like what was nice 6 months ago, nobody wants to play anymore.
Yeah, Pebble. We had that SGT rounds at Pebble Beach, and everybody was bitching. But you're playing nice.
I know.
Smash that.
One year ago, that was the premier course, and now it's just junk, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, why bother spending 100 hours on a course trying to impress everybody, and everybody will go gaga over it for literally a week, right? and then it's gone.
Yeah, and I had that conversation with a buddy of mine this coming over once a week last winter. About me like having right when I was getting 35 times a year. Play it outside 30. Like why pay somebody to build a course that you're going to play a bunch anyway?
Yeah, like there's certain local courses, like a 9-hole course around here. Like I would like to have that just for a warm-up round. Like it'd be kind of fun, you know?
Yep. I mean, now if I had it, I would play it for sure.
Yeah.
It'll probably get done eventually, because they're all going to get done.
Yeah, it's like 10 a week now.
Hold back.
Yeah, it was fine. And they're all and it's just gonna get more and more and more, right? Like
so Jeff built the Pines and Mystic Rock. They're both like incredibly playable courses that are on SGT. And like he sent me beta versions of Tigert Lake, which like no one besides us will ever play Tigert Lake except for like the guys that go to Tigert Lake. And he built. Oh, find some dirt. Find some dirt. Oh. He built metal ponds. Closed down like 10 years ago. Now like suburb. So like, and I never got to play that course, but a buddy of mine that I play with outside in the world, like watched us, the two of us play that course in live stream. Like, yeah, that par 4 that's 220 yards, I hit a hole in one on that, and like the green that you're hitting into is actually now was like before they closed was practice green. Like had this like awesome knowledge. It was interesting to play that course with somebody watching. Played it.
Yeah, it's kind of sentimental for them. I played some that I built for guys that play them, and they're like, "Oh, this is exactly like that," or "This used to be that," or.
It's interesting. Like the first time I've played Green Hills before, and so Tech built Green Hills. That was the first time I had played a course both inside and outside, and it's super cool because you're like, "Yep, yep." Like that bush is there.
But yeah, going back to what you said with the visuals and stuff, it's like when you're playing it, you're like, "Oh, dog leg left, where I got aim here, let's go." Right? Like you're not.
Right. Yeah, and like I stream every round, and I've got a camera. My front-facing camera. Nice chip. My front-facing camera is like a cheap camera that needs a bunch of light to be able to see, and so I have all the lights on in here. So my screen's a little washed out. And projector, and it doesn't need to visually have a good.
No.
But
yeah, and my sim's pretty ghetto.
Good putt. Yes.
Good putt. Mine's in the garage, so it's got a. Right now, I've been leaving it set up there because it's been so nice. We've been parking outside, but I gotta take it up and put it down, and it takes 5 minutes to do that. So it's not. It doesn't look like a real sim, but it works.
I got a corner.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, I would just love a dedicated room. But
the other thing for me too is that like so. Western PA golf has. The questions are repetitive on the. They're like, what courses are open today, and like, course worth going to play, and like they'll come down and play Lakeview, which is crap all over it, but they're playing half off January, right? Like. No, it's not a great course. Like it's fine. The layout is great. Like I'm used to playing on course that you know, that translates in here too. Like I'll forgive that's or whatever. Like that stuff doesn't bother me because I'm used to playing on a like just okay.
Yeah.
on. Play out, and it's fun to play. That's enough for me.
Yep. Oh,
Before you messaged me, I was just gonna roll right into DF and just play my round.
play your dogfight.
Yeah.
Well, you blew your minus. Well, you, we'll see.
I might have
You
should
were
have,
playing.
but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not worried. Go ball. Bounce.
Well, if that's what he's doing for your iron game there, I definitely need to see him. I was hooking like crazy, and like he kind of figured I was coming too far into out, which I was. But I think the biggest thing was I'm flipping. You know, I'm flipping with my hands, and like that's what happens when you know it just you just get a hold of that stupid thing and.
Yeah. So Will never watch my stream. He has zero interest in factoring with all it does. I watch closure rate sometimes, which I get from the HM because it lets me know how much I'm flipping. And most people, right? And so it's not like I'm like focusing on that exactly, but I can train. I'm like, oh, I felt like I flipped that, or oh, I felt like I kept my hands forward and did what I was supposed to, and I can look up and see what the number is. Be like, yeah, that's what I did.
I get what those guys are saying, and I kind of feel that same way too. Where like, eventually you know enough where you can see what happened, and you know what you did. You don't need to look at ball data to do it, but it does help to accelerate the learning. I think having that stuff.
And that's where I'm at. I'm a data guy, so like having lots of data.
Oh,
no,
brutal. No, it must have broke more.
Having lots of data is not going to continue.
Right? Yeah, they're just a lot of money right now, and like I look and I'm like, you know, if I pay $3,000 or $3,500 for an HMT, I'm getting close to GC3 price. You know.
Yeah. Except you're missing
some of the club data. Yeah.
Watching, not rant, conversation. Yeah, I mean, yeah, to their own, right? But I've been playing golf for 3 years. You guys have been 20, 25 years. I'm playing.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, stay up. Oh. If I had a chance to go birdie there.
Just settle down. It's just a practice round.
I'll try and cut it. Probably. Yeah, I mean, there's just different ways to do it. Like,
well, they built those things for a reason, right? People use the data and learn from the data, so they're not useless. But I understand what they're saying. Like, you can figure all that stuff out from your swing, from the ball, the way the ball is flying.
Right. And you can spray foot spray on your club to see what it is. But also, I can look up at the screen and every time without on my club know exactly where the ball hits the face.
Yeah, and yeah.
So that's a good. Once in a while, it does what I want.
Well, yeah, and like for me, like impact position and all that stuff, it's like, well, that's great, but I mean, yeah, if I hit the center of the face, it's good. But it's like, it's not as if I'm trying to hit it off the toe or anything.
Right. But I had no feel for that, right? So if I hit a ball
Okay,
off the
yeah.
toe, I haven't. Before I started looking at that ball, before I started looking at that, I had no idea. Like my body couldn't tell the difference between a toe strike and heel strike.
Oh yeah.
And so it's learning. It's just the way I learn. Thanks, Nick.
Well, I think it just accelerates everything, right? It just.
Well, yeah, I used to play poker too. Watch these guys that are, have been playing poker for 20, 30, 40 years, but there's some 19 or 20-year-old kid that's playing online poker 10 hands at a time.
Yeah, he's accelerating it. Yeah.
Right? He is learning how to play poker at a much faster rate than these guys did 25 years. That's the idea. But
Good putt.
of course, Nick's gonna want to play this afternoon. We'll do our 2-man scramble, and I won't be able to hit a ball in the fairway.
I find I'll try to play 118 on the sim and one par 3, and then I'll just start like slicing like crazy. My swing kind of breaks down.
Yeah, you don't get the hip. You don't get your. I noticed myself. Now that I've been playing like 4. Oh. No, I'm not getting. I don't know why I'm.
Oh, what the heck was that? Sometimes I'll come right across them, and it'll just be a nice little fade.
But rounds like this is super nice too, and the first year and a half I played, I didn't play with anybody, unless I had somebody. Unless I had somebody over. And then when I started getting into the Discord, I was playing online pickup rounds with everyone. I played pickup was and Handbagger and a couple of the. Oh, this.
Yeah. I was always kind of like apprehensive because I'm not good like those guys, right? But I don't think it really matters, right?
How's it? None of those guys.
As long as you're not, they're not waiting for you.
Yep.
I think that's the biggest thing, right?
Yep. Well, I play super fast.
Yeah. I try to, but sometimes I guess.
17-minute auto putt round the other day.
You did what? 17 minute.
I did a 17-minute auto putt round the other day. Oh boy. Wow. Spiders in there. The wind. Oh.
Oh, that's a lot of math going on here.
Nice thing about course court.
Yeah.
So I'll be thinking of a number in my head and it's totally wrong, or I won't hit it. Then it ends up fine.
Yeah.
That elevation. Be enough.
Good shot. Yeah, this I don't mind playing this. This is geez, another birdie, hey?
Par.
Oh no, par that one, okay. This is 2,500, I think. And I don't mind that. We're about 2,000. I gotta be honest, I'm not a fan of playing those 6,000-foot courses though.
Where it's like
I
2 and 3, 4 clubs.
Yeah, I don't know, like if I was in Colorado, I'm sure I would think it's really neat. But to play it on my sim and just having to figure out what club to use, I don't really.
Yeah. I want to just throw like an Excel spreadsheet with all the formulas.
Well,
Put in the course elevation, put in the elevation difference, and
I'm pretty good at math in my head, but I have a hard time with like 12% extra because it's more than like I think like 170 is 180. No, it's like 12% of 170 is like 190.
Yeah.
It just my brain doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, and it's got to be some like there's got to be some on there, some a putt that's 50 feet long, but it's 2.5 feet up, like it's the full.
Yeah.
The full 20, 30 extra feet, right? Because there's got to be something.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it did.
Is it going? I don't see anything.
I didn't.
Here today.
At least that's what I'm going to tell.
So how does this top dog work in this thing? So like it's basically like if you're getting like 8-9 points around, you're top dog, and then the top dogs play against each other at the end of the year. Is that what happens, or?
Yeah. So each week there's the pot for top dog is split. Half of it is weekly, and then the other half of it last. The top from. So, because I played
So
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
What's that gonna hit?
It's gonna go out of bounds.
Don't go, B. Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem when you play for a draw and then you fade it. You get yourself in trouble.
Yeah. So each, I think winning top dog in web is like $40. Not a big chunk because half the money's going to the long prize. Ball.
No cart path this time.
So and then the top point getter for each plays against each other in a. Well, not winner take all, first, second, and third.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I watched it. That was pretty intense.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was doing.
And then the sand, like, geez, funnel. Good shot.
And then the what?
Well, the sand, I think it doesn't really do much except for the lie, right? Like,
After you get above a certain ball speed, is 100, it doesn't take off as much power.
okay, yeah. What do I got? 9 kicking wedge? Or not?
Good. Catch that hill. Turn.
No funnel. Oh, easy putt here.
It's that ridge by like 5 feet.
Yeah. I hit that one. I don't have my swing quite figured out yet, and every once in a while I know exactly how it's supposed to feel, and that was one of those where you just hit it awesome.
Yeah. A buddy of mine did that last year. Like, flew the green by like 20 yards. He like looked at me with the biggest smile I've ever seen on his face. Like,
That's what it's supposed to feel like.
Like, he's like, yeah, I absolutely fired that up. That is exactly. Wasn't mad. He was like in the trees and not mad at it. Back left. But good speed. Ah.
Yeah.
There. Oh.
Wow, nice round, Mike.
Yeah, I would take that. Maybe it just.
I would take mine too. Actually, that was not bad. But yeah, well, thanks for the round, and I'll watch your dogfight stream there and do even better.
That's the hope. But it'll either be that or I'll completely fall apart. But
maybe you'll pull an 80 out. Who knows? All right, man. We'll talk to you later.
Yep.